Hello, my Aquarian friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from July the 15th until July the 22nd, 2018. I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age, and pull one card to oversee your reading. Not that one. Okay, my Aquarian friends, y'all got the World. Very nice, right? So where Jupiter just went direct, I believe on the 10th, right? It's picking up speed, right? So that is good. And the Jupiter card is the Wheel of Fortune. I have here the, so you might be reaping the benefits from that, is what I'm saying. Okay. So I have here the Tarot in Wonderland. I figured that after the eclipse and feeling all the energy from the other eclipses coming in, because the next one's going to be a doozy, and it takes, we can go for up to 6 weeks feeling the energy beforehand and 6 months after. So the next one is a doozy and we're already feeling it. So we're keeping it light, we're keeping it fluffy with the Tarot in Wonderland. So what's good about this week is there's not really too much going on in the sky that can super duper affect us, right? So we're kind of in recuperation from the first one. But at the end of this video time frame, the sun moves into Leo on the 22nd. Fun fact, right? It's in your opposite sign, your 7th house. But fun fact about that is Leo can change the date that it starts. So if you know a Cancer born on the 22nd or the 23rd, they might actually be a Leo, or vice versa. So, the more you know, boom, boom, boom. Okay. See what's going on here with this Wheel of Fortune. You got going. My Aquarian friends. Alright, so 7 of Pentacles. This is probably my least favorite card in the deck. Why? Because it's all about waiting, right? And here it's talking about, you know, something that you've already planted your seeds for, and it's been growing for a while. So Jupiter in retrograde is about planting those seeds, and when it goes direct, then you reap them. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Alright, so we have the Ace of Cups here in the reverse. So something that was, like, wholly emotionally draining, you know? The aces always reverberate at their higher octave, but because this is the past, right, it's not really changing. Okay, so it's something that's emotionally draining for you guys. Alright, and then in the recent past, you have the Moon in reverse. So, you know, you could have been dealing with, you know, some slippery characters, a little bit of deception in the midst, right? And that is a Scorpio card for me. And what's crowning you, my dears, is the Lovers. So sign of Gemini, right? It can be absolutely a relationship, a business contract, right? So all of these things here. See what's happening. Alright, so then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So if you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart, then this could be you being pretty pissed off, right? At the end of the day, because I feel like it's more of a sowing the seeds and possibly like a business contract type of thing, or actually dealing with a Gemini. It's probably, you know, another person, right? So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female energy who's pretty damn pissed off, right? Okay. So in the background here, we have the King of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, male energy. He can also be a business owner or like a provider, right? Like a stable person. He's not like the rush in and take care of everything like the King of Wands, but he is somebody who will make things stable. Alright, so let's check it out. We have the Wheel of the Year, which matches your Overseer card. Okay. And we are going to get your clarifiers. My Aquarian friends. Alright, so you go from the 7 to the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So what you're waiting on is to come out of financial issues, right? To come out and actually be, like, stable on your onesies. See what I mean? And you could have been waiting on a type of relationship, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse can talk about, you know, losing your singledom as well. So, this, you know, drain here came from this Emperor figure. So, Taurus or Aries male energy. And, I mean, he's in the upright, so he is like the father figure, the husband figure, right? But he could be the one that is emotionally drained by this whole situation. He's also, like, established business and things like that. So, it's more of a business reading for you. Alright, so yeah, so there was some kind of deception that blocked a new beginning in the recent past for you, my Aquarian friends. Let's check it out. He's probably this Taurus male over here. So, with the Lovers, right, sign of Gemini, you have the Queen of Wands once again. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian female, you could have that in your chart. You're dealing with a Gemini. And if you do, then the next step is you getting quite pissy. Sorry. Okay. But it's true. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, yeah, so when some kind of truth comes out, this, because we have the Ace of Swords in the upright, so when some kind of truth comes out, when some kind of new beginning comes out in truth, this female energy is going to be upset. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarian female energy is going to be pissed off about this truth coming out. Let's pull one more to see what this truth is about, you guys. Okay, so, something that is unsettling to the home life, right? Maybe even their relationship, if the Lovers card is about their relationship, right? So I'm not seeing my my Aquarians here at all. And if this has to do with this this King of Pentacles, right? Although he shows up in the upright, this could be the person that provided this deception, right? Because when they show up in the upright, and then we have the Moon card here. Plus, if you're dealing with a Taurus, then, because we have the Emperor here, I believe that this was the person that was deceiving people towards a new beginning in business, a new beginning in love, or, you know, whatnot, because then we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So the Page of Cups in the reverse, yes, it is the sign of Pisces, but for this reading, I see it more as the offer being ingenuine that this person has made, right? So, yes, the tables are turning. If this is not you, I don't see my Aquarians here unless you have this in your chart and that's directly pertaining to you. But there's some kind of a love relationship, business partnership that is kind of not turning out right, and when the truth comes out about it, there will be either a breakup or instability within the home. So, that's what I'm seeing. But that's, you know, the thing about the thing about the Wheel of Fortune is you never know which way it's turning, you know what I mean? And Jupiter exacerbates what you plant. So if people are putting down the wrong seeds of intention, you know, they're going to get the wrong stuff back, right? I don't read these in the reverse, so this could have been going on for a long time, probably picking up since Jupiter was retrograde, and now that it's actually starting to move forward within this week because it's such a large planet. I mean, it wasn't stationary, just moving slowly, right? So, now that it's actually started to move, then we're going to see these things. And I don't put those more than, like, 2 weeks, right? Okay. So I have here the Whispers of Love Oracle deck for my Aquarian friends. For my single Aquarian friends. And this is the only part, if this is your first time watching this, this is the only part where I really denote Venus to, because it's about love, right? Because nobody, like... Not no one, but the majority of us don't have heavy enough Venus in our chart in order to, you know, really outweigh the situation. Okay, unless about love. Okay. So, the advice card here is, have patience. Love is patient and kind, always. I think my Aquarians could get down with that, because you know what? You're deep thinkers, you know? Okay, so this is the steampunk deck that I got from Etsy. And I can't remember the lady's name, that's why I have to call it that. If you want to Google it, feel free to see the rest of the cards, you know. I don't have any, like, unboxing things or anything, because I just get so excited when I open up my cards, you know. Plus I had these ones printed, because it was like a paper doll. Paper doll maker. Okay. Alright, yeah, so, you know, the patience, this definitely goes along with it. The Knight of Swords in the reverse, this could absolutely represent you as an Aquarian and not being able to go in and say something when you really want to, right? Okay. So let's check you all out here. My single Aquarian friends. Alright, so yeah, there's two knights here, so, and two knights in the reverse are usually angry with one another, whether they're saying things or not, but you have the Knight of Wands, here he is in the upright, it is the sign of Sagittarius, so, you know, these could just be two people, argumentative with each other, and possibly not even saying anything at the time, right? Let's see. Okay, and then you have the Devil reversed. Alright, so the Devil reverse here, you know, can talk about old toxic ties between you and another person that have been broken, right? So it also, because the Devil is in reverse, it's not about sex. You know, it's about breaking old toxic ties. It's on the bottom here. Yeah, so old toxic ties formed by, like, belief systems, things like that. We do have the Hierophant. I love this card. That's why I bought the deck. Sign of Taurus, right? So old belief systems, this could even be old marriages, right? So you guys could be breaking those toxic ties, and this is the step that breaks it. So let's check it out. I have the Radiant Rider-Waite Mini. But, the Hierophant, belief systems, court systems, things like that. Hospitals, even, you know? And this could be just having patience for breaking the ties of, like, marriage if you're waiting on your divorce, right? But because, you know, if you're waiting on a divorce, then you're single, you know, because you're away from that person. That's the way I look at it anyway. Okay. So with the Knight of Swords, what he's not talking about is this Five of Swords situation. And the Five of Swords situation, I hate this guy because he's like, you know, and everybody has played this guy at some point because he's the bad winner, you know what I mean? But he's also the guy that can hand out the beatdowns. And, you know, he just raspberries in your face when he's done, like, you know? So, and it's what, you know, you can't talk about. Like, there could be something going on with the court system with this that, you know, you guys can't talk because your attorneys have advised otherwise, because knights can be representative of attorneys, and the Hierophant with the courts is the court systems as well. Yeah, so with the Knight of Wands, you have the High Priestess, who can represent secrets too. So, you know, this is like, you know, secrets in the past of maybe like some even violence with one of the parties, right? It's kind of a yucky feeling. Okay, so yeah, so this will come to an end. You're released out of this situation. It looks definitely like an old toxic situation, and even if it's not involved with the court system, it's something that, like, you really felt bound to. And this could absolutely be like a narcissistic energy. You have the Ten of Swords with the Devil reversed. So that, you know, this is like getting away from someone and putting that shit to an end, right? So whether it's an ex-boyfriend or it's an ex-husband or ex-wife even, I'm not limiting people to their sex. In, you know, women can be abusive too. I'm just saying. All right. Okay, so with the Hierophant, yeah, so you know, if there is a court system thing involved, you do have the Hierophant with the Hermit, right? So the Hierophant with the Hermit here can be talking about, like, you know, a stay-away order. Like, you have to go away from each other because the Hermit goes into his cave, right? But this would be coming to an end. And it's like, you know, getting away from a narcissist, right? So, like, getting away from, you know, and you could be absolutely dealing with someone else's stuff too, if this doesn't pertain to you, and be, like, involved in it. Like, say if you're the child of these people, or like the the child, the sister, you know what I mean? People get involved in other people's stuff, and because they're family, right? But this is going to end. This, you know, this person is going to be released from this. Okay. So let's move on to our couples. That was a heavy one, right? But good news, have patience. Just like the card says, always listen to the advice card, especially in these love readings, because these advice cards are amazing. Okay. Just make sure they're going in the right direction. Okay. So, have patience, right? Don't rush in there and say what you want to say, because that Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's like you want to say something, but you just can't, you know? It's going to end. Okay. Whispers of Love once more from my Aquarian couples. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. This is very true. Very, very true, my Aquarian friends. Check these cards out. They are just dope. Alright. So, steampunk cards once again. And love does make the difference, you know? And even if you're like, hit like a bleh in your relationship, right? Just remember, there's a reason that you're there, you know what I mean? There's a reason that you came there in the first place. Let's check y'all out, my Aquarian friends. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you, and if you haven't had the chance, you can do so down below. But really, just thank you for watching. Sorry about the AC, too. It's hot. And you don't want to watch me sweat. It's gross. Alright. So you have the Two of Cups here. And this is such a beautiful Two of Cups. You know, I always appreciate a Two of Cups that can be looked at as a business partnership, friendship, whatnot. But obviously, this is inside of a love relationship, so it's very beautiful. Okay, so you got the Four of Coins in the reverse. So that's beautiful. It's like not holding on too tight, not choking out your relationship, which is good. Okay. And you have the Two of Wands. I love this Two of Wands here because, you know, it's indicative of, one, protection because of the umbrellas, right? But two, you know, vacation time, right? Going somewhere. So that's really beautiful. So the Two of Cups aren't holding on to, you know, what's keeping them there and going somewhere. Alright. Yeah, and how did we get here? It was being stuck, you know? Y'all need to move forward. Maybe you need to be on vacation. There's a ship here in the advice card as well. Alright. Just pointing that out. We'll do the rest of the clear. Okay. But it looks like you're getting out of a stuck scenario, you know? Where either your relationship felt stuck, or you felt stuck where you were, and you just really need to travel. You need to get out. You need to go places, right? Okay, so, you know, the Two of Cups, you have the High Priestess. So, you know, the High Priestess is also the Virgo Pisces axis, right? It's about, you know, it's about moving forwards with your intuition, right? Okay, so not holding on to past defeats, past hurts from other relationships, right? So this is like cleansing this crap right here. You know what I mean? Not holding on to, you know, people feeling like, you know, even in relationships, you can get that raspberry guy. You know what I mean? You can get that sore winner attitude, you know? Like, oh, like, say somebody says a fact, it's wrong. And the other person looks it up on Google. And then they're like, no, I'm right. You know, people would take that to heart. You know what I mean? So not holding on to shit like that. That can be as simple as what it is. It can also go back to, like, old relationships. Go back to past hurts. Not holding on to that so that you can move forward. And that's really, you know, what this is talking about. And you have the 2-2, so it's a solid relationship, right? Very good. So, and it looks like, you know, you might be deciding to go somewhere, but you don't know where, right? But all of this, it looks fantastic. It looks phenomenal. And letting go of, you know, past hurts, as small or as large as they may be. And what it's saying here, yeah, so you might have been, like, stuck, you could have a Taurus in your life, for sure, but you might have been, like, stuck, you know, waiting for things to going with, like, the natural belief systems and whatnot, and, like, this is what we have to do every day, this is how we have to act every day, right? And this is very tedious for an Aquarian. Aquarians don't like non-changeable situations, and I understand because I have Scorpio and Sagittarius, you know what I mean? So, we get along. So, the Hierophant here, for me, even if you are dealing with a Taurus, is more talking about, like, the tedious day-to-day, and, like, trying to break free from that, and breaking free from past habits that might cause hurts, right? And trying to move forward, but having a lot of options doing so, right? So having a lot of options doing so, having a lot of options on where to take it, where to take this, you know, it could be a vacation, it could be just going somewhere, like, spontaneously, but there's a lot of choices here, and I think that, you know, Aquarians are good with the snap decisions, and you'll do it. Alright, so, but remember, it's love that makes the difference, so do it with an open heart, and understand your partner. Biggest lesson here. Okay? So, I will see you next week, and if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe, and if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check in the about below. Bye now, Aquarians.